Last game of the day, minor Pee Wee AA Toes take on North Durham in a big game. McCoy takes it back in his own end. Starting goaltenders will be Streeter for North Durham at one end, and Foreman gets a call for the Toes. Brett Foreman will go for the Toes today. Hazelton moves the G to the side for Maddox. Step past him. First one into the corner is Miranda trying to throw it at his front. Miranda still digging on the loose puck. Another quick shot that goes wide of the net. North Durham putting on the first little bit of pressure, trying to they knocked off Belleville last night 3-2, and that should have been offside, and it will be called offside as Laird brought it in over the blue line. Jaw getting one there by North Durham, moving it up through center. Hall with a nice mover on Meko. Hall takes the shot, blocker stop there from Foreman. As they made that save, Foreman not looking at the net, and that one fired wide of the goal. Foreman was looking on the other side, and luckily the shot got fired wide of the net. Taylor getting on the loose puck, along with Aiden Howard trying to dig it free with Sabrizi right here at the Toros bench. Meko, other side there for Davidson. James Davidson moves it up through center. That hopped over the stick of their number 42 as Aiden Howard tried to get away. Toros were in offside right there. Brown coming into the zone. Number 9 throws it out front. Taylor will get to the loose puck. Sean Taylor getting it up there for Sabrizi, who dumps it the rest of the way. Back in behind the North Durham net. Trying for a lead pass up through center. The pass for Victor was in his feet. Nicholas Pro on the loose puck trying to get it in the corner. Pro digging away at it, getting some help with Cameron Ryan, coming free to Jackman. Logan Jackman getting away. He's got Cameron Ryan sitting in the front, and that pass for Pro just hopped over his stick. Tapped in by Sear at the line. That comes around the boards, and the opportunity to clear it. Tapped in there by Ford at the blue line. Trying to tip it out. Gage Ford held it in at the line. With some nice mirrors, took the shot. Have yet to have a shot on goal on Streeter in the North Durham net. Might come right here. The pass down low for Perot as it goes out of his feet. Cameron Ryan tried to be the first one in the corner. Duncan behind the goal. Perot tried to strip the defenseman of the puck. Turned over there to Jackman. Logan Jackman shot, stopped there with Streeter. Rebound in front for Perot. Fires it wide of the net. As the line here of Jackman, Perot, and Cameron Ryan are starting to a little bit of a buzz there in the North Durham end. Victor trying to take it to the net. Victor puts the brakes on, setting it up. Quick shot from QK, gets kicked aside there from Foreman. Trying to dig that puck out of the corner is Cameron Ryan with Jack Cannon. Up there for Jackman. Logan Jackman coming into the zone. Tipped it into the corner. They've got Parker Rizzler sitting at the front, and he couldn't shoot the puck. Coming up to center, Aiden Howard trying to hold off Scott, and he did. That's going to be offside as Scott catches it up. Aiden Howard will take the draw right here in front of us. He beat Laird on the loose puck. Backhand up there for Hazelton. Rizzler with a pass over to the other side, picked up by Miranda. Miranda takes the shot, stopped there by Foreman. There's a rebound on the front there for Crab out in front, and it got stopped by Foreman. Crab throws it at the net, trying to stuff it in from the side, getting stopped there by Foreman, and they're digging away at the loose puck. That's not going to be a goal, as Foreman had it in his pads. There'll be another draw off to the left of Foreman. We're approaching 4 minutes to play here in period number 1. Both teams have had a couple of chances. North Durham have actually had maybe a few more than the Toros as they look for more, throwing it out in front. Taylor trying to get to the loose puck. Taylor leads it into the zone. Dumped it past McCoy back in behind the North Durham net. McCoy on the loose puck in behind the goal. Trying to change it out. Fired past Davidson. And it goes no icing on the call. Back to the line for Menko. Sabrizi trying to tip it out. Tapped in at the line though by Hancock, who fires it wide. And behind the goal for Davidson. He tries to get it out. Couldn't do that. Now they finally get it past Crab, and the opportunity for Taylor to dump it down the ice. He'll take that and go off on a line change. as the line of Jackman, Cameron Ryan, and Pro come out. Look to cause some damage. Jackman goes into the corner. Still on that loose puck though. Logan Jackman and Cameron Ryan digging away at it. Trying to dig it out of the corner. Jackman doing some nice work there in the corner to dig it free, but he finally got taken off his feet. Numbers back up the other way, led by Laird. But Perot came back and stripped Laird off the puck. Kept in at the line by Rapitsky. Rapitsky couldn't go with the puck though. Lead pass. Jackman into the zone. Drop pass there for Cameron Ryan. Tried to shoot the puck. Then there's the right pass stop there from Streeter, who kicked it aside and behind the goal. Cameron Ryan trying to stuff it out in front. Nobody there. Ford tried to pinch in to shoot the puck, but it got poked past him. Connor Cole picking up the loose puck. Rolling it on that wide. North Durham go for the lead pass. Past everybody. This one is going to be a nice and tall and come back into the North Durham end. Face off. Off to the left of the goal. Throwing it out front. North Durham with a lead pass. Just out of the reach. Victor on his own shot. Stop. That went wide of the net. Scott trying to tip it into the corner. Maddox Opia on the loose puck. Around the boards it goes for Hennon. Trying to keep that in. Jack Cannon gets away from Hancock. And he turns it over there to number 77, Barnett, who goes back in his own end. North Durham starting it out of their own end. Late pass right under the tape of Victor. Victor trying to get away with a shot, and that one, that might have caught the left toe of Foreman. That one gets set it out front. Got stopped by Foreman, and they're banging away at the rebound. That's not going to be poked in as Foreman stands up and makes a stop. Laird will take the offensive draw. Trying to shoot it from the faceoff circle is Howard. It goes into the corner. Trying to walk it out of front now is Crab. Crab getting taken in behind the goal by Menko as they try to find Davidson on the loose puck. Laird will pick it up, try and set it up in front. Broken up there by Davidson. He's going to fire it around the other side for Taylor, trying to get it out. And they tip it free. Here comes Laird into the zone. Laird with some nice moves. Tries to shoot it. Takes it behind the net. Laird trying to stuff it in from the side. Gets stopped there by Foreman, who was up against the left post to make that stop. Draw off to the left of the goal. Up to clear it out is Ford. Getting it up there for Cameron Ryan, who leads it out. Cameron Ryan going up there with Perot. He's going to tip it deeper in behind the net where McCoy will retrieve it. McCoy tries to find a lane to get it out there for North Durham. 2:18 left to go here in the first period. Perot trying to go back to the line for Sear. Throws it in the net. Up there for Cameron Ryan. Tried to stuff it in, but he got taken off his feet. Ford's going to keep that in at the face-off circle. Fire it in behind the net. Jackman trying to get to the loose puck, but North Durham get the opportunity to clear it around. And number 17 will lead it up. Up there for Rapitsky. Rapitsky will dump it into the toes and back in behind the goal. Ford trying to get to the loose puck up there for Perot. Trying to get it out. Over the stick there, kept in. Finally, Jackman will take it away. Nothing game here at the Garnet B Rickard Recreation Complex. Coming up into the zone. Quick shot. Got stopped there by Foreman. And he's going to make sure there's no rebound for a black sweater right in front. 1:27 left to go here in period number one. Jack Hazelton tries to work over Victor. Using it back to the line from Miranda. Sorry, back. Hancock tried to shoot that puck. It got knocked down. Hancock will put it back in on the back end. Using the boards to dump it back in. North Durham were offside as the referee's left arm's up for the offside call. Now they're good to go. Rusler. Parker Rusler can't clear it out. And the opportunity for QK to put the brakes on. QK uses the line. Barry couldn't hold it in. We're in the last minute with 50 seconds left to go here in period number one. Going for the lead pass for QK. Over his stick, Toes get it out. Leading it up there with Connor Cole. Trying to get away, he's going up there with Hannon. 2-on-1, Connor Cole, Jack Hannon, turn, fire, stopped there by Streeter. And an opportunity for Hannon to get away. Hazelton, back down low. As the Toes try and walk it out of front. Jack Hannon, shot, got blocked out of front before he could shoot it. 20 seconds left. QK and Hazelton collide at center. Parker Rusler into the zone. Trying to enter there, got taken off his stick. North Durham just play with it in their own end and try and kill off the rest of the first period. Up there for Crab. Crab's going to turn over center, and there's a takedown at center of Aiden Howard right at the end of the second period. That'll do it for period number 1. We are 0-0 after 1 period of play. Starting off period number 2, Aiden Howard will take the draw versus Laird. Wins it, back to there for Taylor. Trent Taylor uses the boards. Pass McCoy back in behind the North Durham net. Hancock tries to ring it around. Torres digging that puck out of the corner for the opportunity for Sabrizi, but it gets taken back beyond the net by Laird. Laird with a drop pass up there for Crab as they try and lead it out. There's Barnett with a pass off the boards, sliding all the way down the ice. Leading it up through center, up over the stick. Taylor will pick it up now. Shot Taylor up there for Aiden Howard, who dumps it the length of the ice back in behind the North Durham net. Barnett going for the pass. That tried to get kept in there by Taylor. Howard trying to hold it in there. Menko will drop it back to the line for Davidson. James Davidson with a smart play to use the board. Up there for Howard as he tries to get in there. Dumps it back in behind the net. Oh, Perot almost shot that puck. Over there for Laird. Sear will get to the loose puck in his own end. Connor Sear can't get it out of the zone. That was offside. North Durham are still in there offside. Ford trying to move it out now. Up there for Cameron Ryan. He's got to get away. It's a high bouncing puck there at the Toros bench. Finally swept in McCoy. Over to the other side as they try and lead it out. Jackman trying to get to the loose puck along with Pro. Miranda with a drop pass. Kick save there from Foreman. Throws the left pad and kicked that one aside. Made sure that the Toros kicked the rebound out of the way. Over to the other side, they try and lead it up with a Perot. Nicholas Perot bounces it off the board. Perot trying to cut it off there on the other side. Ford looking for a lane. Up there for Cameron Ryan, and hopped over his stick. Jackman over to the other side for Perot as they try and get in there with a lead pass up their center. Jackman got stripped up. No penalty on the call. That's going to get swept down the ice. Sear with a lead pass out of his own end as the Toros try and get it out. The pass for Jackman was out of his reach, so it goes down the ice. It'll go for icing. A draw off to the right of Foreman. Getting one there by the Toros. Scott trying to turn around with a shot through a screen, and it hit the Toros out in front. Trying for a wraparound out in front to the left side. Picked off there by the Toros. Up comes Jack Cannon into the zone. Cannon in over the blue line with some nice moves. Trying to go to the forehand. Jack Cannon back down low as they try and set something up. Parker Rusler out of man sitting out in front. Trying to get the pass to him. Rusler trying to battle it away. Up there for Scott as they lead it up. Here's QK into the zone. QK throws it in front, tipped it front right. Tipped it in front, and there was a right pad stop from Foreman on that redirection. Barry couldn't hold it in at the line. Over there for Barnett. Barnett got pushed on there by Hannon. Cole be the first one into the corner. But it gets swatted away by North Durham. all the way down the ice. Davidson will have to get it in his own end. James Davidson with a lead pass, leading it up to Howard. Howard and Taylor leading it in. First one into the corner comes to Breezy. He's got to get away from Barry in behind the North Durham net. Rings around the board. Davidson couldn't hold it in. Here comes Ficker into the zone. Ficker trying to shoot it. Couldn't. Rolls it in on net. Got stopped there by Foreman. Lead pass for Sabrizi. Benjamin Sabrizi took the pass from center. Takes the shot. That goes wide. Bounced out in front, but no Toro was there to take that bounce. Around there for Scott. Davidson tries to hold it in the zone, along with Taylor as he tries to dig the puck free. Aiden Howard tried to come in. Couldn't do that. Here comes the opportunity for Scott the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Menko trying to hold off Scott. Scott takes the shot and scores. Scott snapped it over the glove hand of Foreman on the 2-on-1 to open up the scoring and make it 1-0 North Durham. Jackman will take the draw at center. He wins that. Back there for Ford. Gage Ford tried to ring it up through center. Went past Laird. McCoy will go back in his own end. Jackman put pressure on McCoy. That's going to be turned over to Cameron Ryan, but now they come up through center. Here comes Crabb. Crabb gets it there for Laird as he tries to walk out of the corner. Laird drops it there for Crabb trying to get away in the corner. Turn over to the Toros as they lead it up. Can't get it out of the zone though, as Hancock held it in. Laird a shot, caught there by Foreman for a face-off. Draw off to the right of Foreman, getting one there by the Toros. Hopped over the stick, but Hancock was able to regroup himself. Nice play by Hancock to regroup at the line. Now it's Connor Cole, tipped off his stick. Here comes Rusler at center. Parker Rusler couldn't go with the puck. Here comes Connor Cole on the loose puck, trying to get around Hancock. Got handed out of front. The pass couldn't reach him. Jack Cannon tried to chip it into the corner. Taken away by North Durham the other way. Brown with a lead pass for Hall, trying to get in there. Taking off his stick. Jack Cannon with a nice move. Cannon going up there with Rusler, and they couldn't get a pass over there to him. McCoy broke it up. Jack Hazelton takes it back in his own end. Back to the other side for Maddox as they try and get it up there. There's Sabrizi taking that pass. Kept in by Rusler at the line. Parker Rusler throws it at the net for Sabrizi. The pass is out of his reach. Still stays in the zone though. Kept in at the line by Hazelton. Throws it at the net, knocked down by McCoy. Aiden Howard over there at the penalty box area. Gets taken down there. As they try and get into the zone is Taylor. Taylor trying to beat Hancock on the loose puck. Taylor taking off his feet, and a lead pass from Hancock got broken up. Lead pass. Here comes Sabrizi taking it. Ben Sabrizi in over the blue line, going up there with Taylor. Trying to take McCoy wide. Drops it back for Aiden Howard. Howard trying to throw it in front. Taking up his feet. There comes the first penalty. Quick shot, stop by Streeter. Rebound, they score! Trent Taylor out in front of the net was able to poke it in. Out in front of the goal. Streeter got a piece of it, but not enough. And Trent Taylor sweeps it in. We're tied at 1. Taylor ties things up. Right spot at the right time to sweep in the loose puck in behind Streeter. Tied here at 1 with 7:57 left to go here in the second. Aiden Howard takes the draw. Here comes Scott into the zone. Got to get around Davidson. Push him off the puck. Thrown at the net. That goes wide of the goal. Still stays in the Toros' end as they try and throw another one at the net. Foreman is down in position to make that stop. Sabrizi trying to hold off his man. Davidson tries to get away. Aiden Howard with the loose puck in behind the goal. Trying to find a lane to get it out. And they will. Sabrizi couldn't go with the puck. Comes Fichter into the zone. Fichter a shot, stopped there by Foreman. Fichter looking for his own rebound, and Foreman's got that. Draw coming off to the right of Foreman. Getting one there by the toes. It goes behind the net. First one trying to get rid of it. Crab and Laird. Laird with some nice moves, but he stopped there in close by Foreman. And swept down the ice. There's McCoy to take it back in his own end. Fanned on it the first time. Now McCoy settles the puck down and leads it out of his own end. Here comes McCoy starting the rush. Getting around Cameron Ryan. McCoy with a backhand pass to the front. Tip! Wide of the goal. That was almost a perfect deflection. Led by McCoy out in front of the net, but got tipped wide. Still trying to bang it in there at the side. And Foreman's able to gobble that one up in front of the net. A draw coming off to the right of the goal. Getting one there by the toes in their own end. There's a pass for Maddox. Ethan Maddox tried to get away with it. Kept in, rolled at the net, stopped there by Foreman on the shot from Infirneri from the line. Draw coming off to the left of the toes goal. Trying to get it around Infirneri now. Parker Rusler. Got to get around Infirneri. Pokes it in behind the net. Hancock going behind the goal. Parker Rusler's getting it. Rusler trying to strip Hancock of the puck. There's Rapitsky putting it behind the goal. There goes Rapitsky back behind the net again. Throwing it up front. There was nobody there to pick it off. Hall with a pass the other side. That was Brown who couldn't take the pass, and it was offside. Parker Rusler on the loose puck. Trying to get it out past Rapitsky. Turned over at center there to number 89. Hancock takes a shot. That goes wide of the net. Connor Cole picking it up now. Cole going up there with Hannon and Rusler. Gets in over the blue line. Gets around Hancock. Opportunity for Connor Cole. Couldn't get the pass across. Tried for a back pass off the end boards. Late pass up there for Scott. He opened up the scoring here in the second period before it got answered by Trent Taylor on a delayed penalty call to North Durham. Quick shot. That one's going to get stopped by Foreman. And got to try and find it. Nobody can find it in the zone. Quick shot. And another big stop there for Foreman from the side of the net. Scott trying to get to the loose puck. Throws it out of front. Taken away there by the toes. Scott's going into the zone with a shot that's going wide. From the toes back up through center with Parker Rusler. Rusler with a pass for Sabrizi. Trying to get away. Benjamin Sabrizi tried to chip away. Couldn't get away from the defenseman. Then the feet there of James Davidson. Trying to get away. Getting it up there for Taylor. Right here in front of us. As they try and get the puck free from Scott. Comes free to Sabrizi. Ben Sabrizi a shot. That's going wide of the net. Taking a carom for Aiden Howard. Howard trying to get out of the corner. Getting it up there for Fichter. Fichter with a chip pass. Not going anywhere. Perot is going to hold him off. Nicholas Perot trying to dig at it, so is Sear. There's Scott on the loose puck. He can't go anywhere with it. McCoy is going to take his man into the board. And we're going to get a face-off. Laird's going to take the draw versus Cameron Ryan. McCoy tries to dump it in, and it goes offside, so we'll get another draw right where we had the last one, Laird. No, we're going to get the draw moved right in front of the Toros bench. Laird to take the draw versus Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan tries to win that draw, trying to get some help with Jackman. Gage Ford brings it around the board, back in behind the North Durham net, where McCoy will take it. McCoy leads it into the zone. McCoy is doing a good job starting some rushes. Around the board, tapped in there by Jackman. Jackman couldn't throw it at the net. Logan Jackman trying to guard on Laird. Comes free for Miranda. And there's a trip at center. Laird got taken off his feet, so it's going to be Cameron Ryan going for tripping. It'll be a North Durham power play. Face off coming off to the left of Foreman. Hancock takes a shot. That's going wide of the net. Trying to dump it down the ice, and they will. Goes into the bench out of play. Laird's going to take the offensive draw here for North Durham. Trying to take the shot, gets away from Connor Cole with some nice moves. Laird takes a shot, got stopped there at the front before it hit the net. Laird still on the loose puck with some nice moves, fires it down low for Fichter. Trying to walk it out of front of Fichter out in front of the net. And he's going to get guarded off, drop it back there for Laird. As North Durham moving it around on the power play, Laird takes it behind the net. Laird down low for Scott as he tries to walk it out of front. There's Scott again on the loose puck. Scott's going to go back to the line. Tipped off him by McCoy. 2-on-1 the other way. Connor Cole and Sabrizi. Sabrizi trying to get around Hancock. Sabrizi trying to hold it there. Back up the other way comes McCoy. On a 3-on-3 rush, McCoy comes in over the blue line. Puts some brakes on. Fires it back behind the Toros net. 1:46 left to go here in the second period of a 1-1 tie. Scott opened up the scoring for North Durham, and it got entered by Trent Taylor. Scott throws it at that net, and that goes wide. Toros trying to hang on. 30 seconds left on the penalty to Cameron Ryan. They're back to the line for McCoy. McCoy kept it in there at the blue line. They're moving it around well as Laird tries to shoot it, takes it behind the net. Walking out on a wraparound, stopped there by Foreman, who came across from right post to left post to make the stop. Laird takes it behind the goal. Tried to find an opening, dumps it down the ice, and it's going to go all the way down, back in behind the goal. And that'll do it as the Toros killed off the penalty to Cameron Ryan in 5 seconds. Last minute of play of period number 2 now. Parker Rusler tips it back in. They try and find the loose puck. Late pass up through center. Coming up there is Hall. Hall with a pass for Brown trying to shoot it. There's a stick stop there for Foreman, who kicked that one aside. Made sure that that didn't make it to the net. James Davidson trying to knock it down. Settle the puck for Parker Rusler into the zone. Rusler chips it behind the net where Hancock tries to get rid of it. Turns it over to Rusler. Parker Rusler taken off his feet. No penalty on the call. Hannon taken off his feet. This one is going to be a penalty. And the Toros get the power play for 12 seconds. And if they can't score, that'll go into the third. 12 seconds left on the clock. And the penalty to Hall. The one there by Sear. Sear keeps it in. Trying to throw it around. Here comes the update for Aiden Howard. Taking off his feet. Hannon trying to shoot it. Jack Hannon again. Tried to fire it on the forehand, and he just couldn't corral the puck. And that'll do it for the second period. An entertaining one that saw 2 goals. Scott opened it up the scoring, and with a delayed penalty coming up to North Durham, the Toros capitalized with Trent Taylor putting it into the open net. We go to the third with 15 minutes left to go, tied at 1, and the Toros will have 1:47 left on their power play. Period number 3, with Aiden Howard taking the draw. There's Sear kicking into the boards. Goes back in behind the Toro's net, where Aiden Howard gets the opportunity to clear it out. Up there for Hannon as he tries to find the lane to get rid of it. Gets it past Crab. Here comes the opportunity for Rizzler to go. Parker Rizzler getting around the check into the corner. Aiden Howard behind the goal. You got Hannon sitting at the front. Couldn't get a pass there to him. Try and fire it out, and they will clear it at center. Gage forward, back to the other side for Sear. Connor Sear uses the board. We have 1:08 left to go on the penalty to Hall. That ended the second period. Sear gets away from the check with some nice spinorama move. Connor Sear takes it behind the goal. Tried to throw it out in front. There was nobody there. That goes down the ice. Back in behind the Toro's net. Dives back there where Aiden Howard will retrieve it. Howard throws it in front. 2K tried to shoot it on the forehand. Couldn't do that. Knocked down by Crab. He's going to find 2K again. Jackman. Logan Jackman under 30 seconds left on the power play. Will kill it back behind the net. Up there for Sear. Connor Sear to the other side for Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan leading up into the zone. Trying to take the puck. Drops it back for Jackman. Shot. Stop. Rebound in front. Perot's trying to find it. Everybody's trying to find that loose puck, and they couldn't put it in. That's going behind the goal. Around there for Perot. Cameron Ryan trying to tip it out. Jackman into the zone. Logan Jackman tried to take a shot. That got blocked. Perot trying to keep it in. Nicholas Perot tried to drop pass. Coming up into the zone now is North Durham. Turning around there with Inferneri. He's finally going to lose it to Perot. Jackman looking for an open lane there for Taylor. Back into the Toro's end it goes, back behind the net. Around there, Ficker knocks it down. Ficker couldn't get it to the net though. Scott turns around with a shot. That goes wide. Nice play there by Taylor to hold him off. And the Toro just dump it down the ice. That'll go for icing. Laird's going to take the draw off to the left for North Durham versus Connor Cole and win it. Trying to walk away there is Crab in the corner. Menko's guarding him off. Crab trying to stuff it out in front. Stopped there by Foreman. Miranda digging on the loose puck as well. That's coming around the boards for Taylor to try and tip it out. Taylor with a drop pass. Still stays in the Toro's end. Stop there for Miranda. Miranda with some nice moves, throwing it at the net. Trying to get it. There was Crab, and it got taken off his feet. Sabrizi trying to get away. Tried the tip move, couldn't get it by. Ben Sabrizi up at center. With some nice moves. Finally tapes it in the zone. Connor Cole trying to keep it there at the blue line. Davidson whacking away at it. Trying to get it into the offensive end. The battle on the loose puck over across from us. And that goes down the ice for Taylor. Trying to get to the loose puck in behind the goal. Along with Connor Cole. That is up at center. Picked up there by Crab, who's getting kicked off his feet. Sabrizi with the opportunity, but it was a line change for North Durham, so they had two men coming on the ice. Sabrizi a shot, stopped up by Streeter, has no idea where the rebound is after it hit him, but he finally did and held it for a face-off. It'll be a draw off to the left of Streeter now. Trying to win it. Back to the line for Connor Sear. Sear trying to dig it free out of that corner. Jack Cannon on the loose puck, but North Durham come away with it. Hall couldn't find the puck. Now they do. Coming up through center is Cannon. Jack Cannon trying to get around Hancock and go into the corner. Sear tried to keep it in, and he will keep it in at the blue line, but North Durham come away with a loose puck. High pass over there for number 6, Brown with a shot. That goes wide of the goal. Takes the bounce. Rapitsky tried to throw it out of front. That goes behind. Brown's going to cut that off on the other side. They try and move it out. Here comes the 2-on-2 the other way. Aiden Howard joined up there by Hannon, but it got poked off his stick. 3-on-2 the other way. Hazeltip fell down. Here's Brown with a shot. Goes wide. Victor trying to bounce off that loose puck. Victor back to the line for Ruffineri. Shot. That goes wide of the net. Cameron Ryan trying to find a lane to get it out. Kept in by McCoy at the blue line, but his shot got blocked by a toe out in front of the net as Jackman gets away. Drop pass for Jackman. Jackman's shot hit the defenseman out of front, went high and wide over the net and off the netting and behind the goal. Draw off to the left of the North Durham end. Getting one there by the toes of Thoreau's trying to get into the corner with Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan tried to throw it out of front, went off his stick. Jackman knocks it down. Tried to put it into the corner, but it hit the left shin guard of the North Durham player. Here comes Scott into the zone. Scott 1-on-1. Stopped there by Foreman. Brett Foreman just absolutely robbed Scott on a breakaway chance. Keeps it at 1-1. Jackman leads it in. He's going to chip it all the way down the ice. First one in behind the goal is number 77. Go for a lead pass. Here comes Victor on it. Scott coming into the zone. Scott with some nice moves. Backhand shot. That one's going to get corralled by Foreman, who just came up with two big stops and keeps this game at 1-1. Face-off is coming off into the left of Brett Foreman. Taken by Laird for North Durham against Connor Cole. As the puck goes into the corner, Menko's trying to hold them off in behind the net. That's Crab trying to get away. Menko's doing all he can to hold off Crab along with Laird in behind the net. Davidson chips it off the boards, getting it from Menko as they try and get it out. And he gets it for Taylor. Trent Taylor picks it up with a lead pass for Sabrizi, just out of his reach. Around that boards it goes, trying to find a lane to get it out. Taylor is able to chip it back in. Davidson trying to hold it, hopped over his stick. James Davidson was in the right position at the line, but just hopped over his stick at the last second. Here comes Laird into the zone. Laird on his own shot. That hit the side of the net. Still on it, trying to stuff it. Right pad stop there for Foreman. Still banging away at the loose puck. Laird trying to find it, and it gets picked up by Sabrizi. Sabrizi and Taylor coming up, trying to chip it into the zone. There's Laird on the loose puck. Laird trying to get around Sear. Laird with a shot. Stop there with a right pad of Foreman, who keeps it out. Hall's going to take the offensive draw here for the North Durham Warriors versus Aiden Howard. Back to the line, knocked down by Howard as the shot from Barnett got knocked down. Howard trying to get away, taken off his feet there by Rapitsky, and we're getting a penalty. Oh, no, we're just going to get, it is going to be a penalty for hooking. It's going to be a penalty going to Rapitsky for hooking for the toes. Get the opportunity on the power play when we come back. Draw off to the left of the goal. As North Durham makes a change and send Brown out there. They'll take this draw off to the left of Streeter. Aiden Howard with a big offensive draw here. Couldn't win it. North Durham dump it down the ice. That's going all the way in behind the goal. Ford trying to hurry on the loose puck. Gage Ford has it behind the goal. Trying to take his time and use the patience to lead it up there for Rusler. Parker Rusler trying to tip it in. It's going to go back into the Toro's end behind the net for Ford. Gage Ford taking some patient time behind the net. Up there for Howard as they lead it up into the zone. Up there for Parker Rusler from the blue line. Nice chip play. Rusler throwing out the net. Barnett, opportunity to clear, can't do it. Aiden Howard uses the blue line for Sear. Connor Sear back to Ford. Gage Ford tried to do a shot, got blocked. Here comes 2K back the other way, picking off his feet. Hannon trying to get rid of it. Knocked down by Hall. Hall couldn't shoot the puck. Now Sear comes with it. Sear up there for Hannon. Jack Hannon into the zone with some nice moves. On his own, shot goes wide. Jack Hannon has a man sitting at the front. They couldn't find him on that lead pass. Jack Hazelton from the line. Back down low for Hannon. Trying to kick it to his stick. Rolls it in on net. That went wide of the goal. Under 30 seconds left on the power play. Back to retrieve it is Maddox. Maddox will take it back in his own end as he tries to lead it up. The pass over there for Kevin Ryan gets broken up by Laird, who backhands it back in. Overside for Jack Hazelton. Jackman was able to chip it for Perot. Laird finds an opening and dumps it out. That'll do it for the penalty. But Scott is trying to do something short-handed. Scott's on his own, fires it wide of the net. As Foreman gave him an extra shot afterwards. Maddox with the lead pass. Ficker broke it up. Here's Laird into the zone. Laird tried to take a shot. Throws it wide of the goal. Jackman trying to find an open lane. Ficker trying to get away. Toes intercepted. Hazelton's lead pass knocked down by Hancock at center. Cameron Ryan lost it to Scott. Scott is in, and he scores. Scott goes in on a breakaway this time and beats Foreman to make it 2-1. Cole wins the job. Toes also got penalized after the North Durham goal. McCoy back in his own end. Up there for Crabbe as he tries to get away. Connor Cole trying to chip it up there for Davidson. North Durham will take it over there for Miranda. Marenko trying to get away. There's number 19, 2K with a shot. Caught there by Foreman as that goes beyond the net. Around the boards, kept in by Hancock. Back down low for Miranda. Miranda trying to find 2K behind the net. Taking off his feet as that goes into Foreman for a face-off. 1:19 left on the penalty to the Toes as North Durham trying to get back. An extension on their lead at 2-1. Scott has both goals there for the Toes. Or Scott has both goals for North Durham. Trent Taylor has the goal back in the second period for the Toes. McCoy leads it into the zone. McCoy. Aiden Howard trying to strip McCoy off the puck. Aiden Howard trying to hold it up and dumps it out. Hancock back in his own end. As they go for that drop pass, there's McCoy to the other side for Scott. Scott trying to get around Hazelton into the zone. Finds an open lane and dumps it down the ice. Back in behind the goal goes number 89. 20 seconds left on the penalty that's being served by Taylor. Laird coming into the zone. Drop pass there for Scott. Scott trying to wind up with a shot. That's going to find the glove of Foreman for a face-off. Draw off to the left. Quick shot. Stopped there by Foreman. They're digging away at the loose puck as the Tours try and get it out. So a penalty coming up here to North Durham. Coming up into the zone now is Sabrizi. Trying to get away. Taking off his feet. Going to be Connor Cole taking the job versus Laird off to the left of Streeter. 1-0 draw. Trying to get the loose puck out of the feet there at the face-off circle. Kept in at the line. Crabbe now backhands it out. Ford back in his own end to pick it up. Gage forward with a chip pass for Sabrizi. Sabrizi picks it up at center. Has to lead it patiently in over the blue line. Gage forward to the other side for Taylor, and it's offside. Faced off just inside the Toros line. There's Nicholas Pro on it. Pro getting up into the zone. Trying to get around the check. Takes it behind the net. Nicholas Pro getting away from Hancock. Has Cameron Ryan sitting at the front. Trying to get it away from Barnett and behind the goal. As they try and get it out. And a backhanded pass here down the ice. Gage Ford will retrieve it in his own end. Ford trying to start it up. The pass over there gets picked up by Pro into the zone, taken off his feet. Here's Laird on the loose puck. Laird coming up in, tried to take a shot, gets forced in behind the goal. Laird throws it at the net. Foreman will come out to cover it. Draw off to the left of Foreman. Have 45 seconds left on the penalty to Hall. Pearl's moving it around well. Davidson trying to get it out. Had to find it in his feet. Up there for Perot. Nicholas Perot tries to find the boards and dump it out. Davidson picks it up. Leads it into the zone. James Davidson headed over the blue line. Trying to shoot the puck. Rolls it in on net. That's going to just get fired up there by North Durham at center. Aiden Howard can pass the other side. Davidson going to hold it, and it was offside. Fired down the ice, and that'll go for an icing call. The extra man out there for the Toros with the opportunity to clear it. Ford sets it over to the side. Connor Seal with the loose puck shot. That doesn't make it to the net. Perot trying to find the loose puck. McCoy is going to try and get rid of it. Still 6-on-5 situation as they try and dig it free. And we get a whistle. 34 seconds left. Win that draw. Back to Sear. Sear throws it in the net. Tipped by Perot wide. And now dumped down the ice. That's going to go all the way in, down, and an icing call. Connor Cole takes the draw off to the right of Streeter. Gets one there by North Durham in their own end. As they try and pin him off to the sideboards. Perot's going to try and help him out. And we're going to get another whistle. 17 seconds left now. A big offensive draw for the Toros gets one. Connor Sear trying to get around Laird. They have an injured player for the Toros down there at the face-off circle. Connor Cole. Around the bush for Perot. 5 seconds left. Nicholas Perot isn't going to be able to center it out front. And North Durham are going to hang on for a 2-1 victory over the Toros here tonight. It was a valiant effort for the Toros, but it was a late goal in the third period by Scott, his second of the game, capitalizing on a fan pass out of their own end. North Durham now go up by 9 points over the Toros in the standings. There's still a couple more games to come up this week as the Toros will go to Oshawa on Monday and then play in Whitby Tuesday before their tournament in Mississauga. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.